Before we crash the white system, let's build a system, because we may crash the white system and not have any system in place. Let's build the system. Let's use the system of white capital to build our own system. While we are gradually taking them out. It's like the land. I will never be part of any political formation that says, let's go and take the land from white people, let them go. And then we'll give black people the land. None of us in this room have bonded with the land. Arna bond, we just see it as it was like, I want our land, that land must come, that land must come, that land must come. And when they bring it here with the tractors and the seeds, leave the mistake of not giving you the tools to work the land. We're going to give you the land with the tools. But if I said to white people, go away, and then we give you the land with the tools, I'm going to get a call from you, Julius, how do we drive a tractor by you? Just a basic thing of driving a tractor. So we are not going to commit suicide. We are going to take the land and then gradually develop ourselves and become equal to these fellows. They don't want equality. You don't have to kill them. I don't know why they were beating them in Zimbabwe and all that. These people don't want equality. You don't have to drop blood. Once you are at their level, they can't tolerate it. They're going to leave. They're going to leave. So when they were taking my properties, they left one property in a plot there in some useless place in Polokwane. That plot is amongst poor whites. You know why they stayed there? When people started moving into Bendo and Flora Park and all that in Polokwane, those racists moved and went to occupy some land there, extremely dry land. That's where they stay. No one has done anything to them. No one has beaten them, nothing. But the way they are so racist, they couldn't tolerate white black neighbors. They moved on their own. So we must do that. We must not do anything to them. We must do something to you, not to them. Leave them. Don't do anything to them. Once we're finished with you, it comes automatic. They hate the EFF not because EFF has got guns or restraining people. They hate it because it's speaking the language of equality. And they don't want that. They will never tolerate equality because they cannot share the same status with monkeys. That's how they view us. We are subhuman. They will never be at the same level with subhuman. How do you resolve it? You empower the subhumans to assume a status of human beings. And that is a threat to white supremacy. Don't disagree. How do we do it in the banking sector? We must have a state-owned bank which recognizes black tax. Or no, but this one will not have collateral. It's actually going to have to start building collateral. With building the mother and the father a home. And then when he finishes, he must come to himself or herself. Before you become any active, when people talk investment, hey, property is expensive, you are not even thinking about that. You are not there yet. You are still resolving the mother. Then you. Then you'll start looking at those things of real estate. And then commercial banks charge white people less interest because they say they are a less risk. But it was supposed to be the other way around. You must be charged less because you are still paying a black tax. So once you assume a certain, and they will know. If you now have a house of your own, you've got a car of your own, they will say, now it looks like we're dealing with a person who's now empowered. So we have to do everything else for black people. I said we are a party of black people, and some journalists said this party used to call itself a progressive left internationally, and therefore look at how it refers to itself. And I then assumed this is overrated amongst EFF people. They take him too serious. I then knew he has not read the EFF material. Because the EFF material speaks about Fanon, Lenin, and Marx. We deliberately brought Fanon because we wanted to deal with the race question. That before we deal with class question, in the South African struggle, in the African struggle, there is an issue of race which must be addressed. And if you doubt, go and listen to the submissions during the public hearings on land. A poor white person, landless white person, and an African landless person don't speak the same language. Isn't it? They are both working class. So their demands must be the same. But in South Africa, working class demands are not the same yet because they are still divided according to race. A working class person, a white working class person has got no confidence in a black working class person. That's why in Sasol, a union of white people marched when Sasol said he's giving shares to black people. Union. Yet these people are all working class. They said they are giving the shares to black workers, not people. And then the union said, what? It's not going to happen that. These are supposed to be the same class. Why? At the center of every division that existed in South Africa was race. And for as long as you have not resolved the race question, you can forget about the rest. And every time you speak about the race, they are going to say, that's the only thing he knows. He always pulls a race card. I'm pulling it forever. I'm not even ashamed. I pull it all the time. They want to make you feel ashamed, and they want to make you feel as if you are intellectually challenged. Once they make you feel small like that, you suppress yourself and you don't deal with the real issue, which is race. Did you hear that input about traditional medicine? Traditional medicine, DP, it can be proven scientifically that these things can heal. How do you prove them scientifically? It is because these people healed each other before the arrival of Western medicine. Before the arrival of Western medicine. They've made us to be so scared of traditional medicine. And I want to challenge her. Start bottling it nicely. Because the only thing we buy from these people is these fancy things of leg bull and 2 per day. That's the only thing we buy. Let's do our thing. Bottle it nicely. Put measurements, drink like this, like that. And start selling. And we must start putting on the shelves. Yes, you know. If you need Panado, yes, Panado. But if you need Mahona Jotlin, yes, Mahona Jotlin. They must be given options. You must not be told why the only thing that heals headache is Panado. Let there be an African alternative and let's choose which one we want. These people are scientists. They gave birth. They helped each other give birth in their own houses. Their houses were houses at the same time they were maternity ward. delivered twins, all types. They never had anyone to tell them they are twins here. They knew, or no, it looks like there's more than one. They are very good. Even now, any girl who goes before them, they don't need a pregnancy test. They don't need it. They just look at you like this. How did you see? No ways, there's something here. And then it turns out it is correct. She's pregnant. She just starts laughing in a different way. And then from there she confesses, it's true. And then you still don't respect them. Or these people are gifted. They've got a skill. So let's recognize the African medicine. Let's recognize traditional healers. Let's also subsidize them. There must be some money for them. There must be some money for them. Those who want to open their chemist, it's an African thing, it's our thing. Why are we ashamed of our own things? Let's finance it. There are people who are being healed from that as we speak. If you don't want to use it, no problem. You've got an alternative. But let's not speak bad about those who want to use it. You cannot become Africans when it suits you. When you are being punished by whites at work, you remember you are an African. And then when you leave your workplace, here's the stuff. I don't do such things.
Okay guys, so that's it for this video. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it, comment if you have anything to say, and share. Also make sure to subscribe to this channel if you're new and want more videos like this. Thanks for watching. Stay safe. If you like this video or you like the content of this channel, you can show support by getting any of this merchandise at a discounted price. You may as well subscribe to this channel or watch more videos. I must see you in the next one.